welcome back to another grand episode of some garage therapy. I'm pretty anxious today. Gotta watch for my pup. I'm bringing him with me. This is Gerard. Where's he at? Right there. Everybody say hi to Gerard. We are gonna go put some belts onto the Charger. Yeah. He's doing a burnout thing at this car show this weekend, and I'll show you why I blew up the belt, or why it blew off and exploded and kind of ended my burnout really, really quick. Come on, Gerard. There's shit to do. No, come on. Let's go. All right. Got a few belts. This is what the old belt looks like. This one I just cut off. This was the power steering, or no, I'm sorry, this is the water pump and alternator belt, if that'll zoom in. That one. Oh man, she's a big old long tooth girl. So yeah, I'm thinking the reason, well, it didn't help, but this is loose as a, how loose that is. What a fucking idiot. MS moment? I mean, can I blame it on that? Anywho, so that's the plan. He's helping. What's that, Dad? What are we doing? He's investigating, starting to figure out where we're gonna start. We need to put those ramps. I don't think we need ramps for this job. Anyway, let's get to it. That didn't last long with him. He did not want to hang out and do any work with me. He's going back in the house. Yep, you, come on. Let's go. And the chicken hanging out with us wants to do more work than the dog does. Yep. All right. Back out to the shop because the dog did not want to hang out. And I don't want to watch him outside right now. Back over to the shop. All right, here we are. First things first. Be safe, disconnect the battery. Grab this like most. Son of a bitch. Oh, me. Yep. You know what, actually. I will just take it out so I can put a light right there so you guys can see what I'm doing. Come on. Down the jack, and we will have some light-ish. No, that's going to be in the way. Okay, we won't have unless I stick it back here. And that's right in the camera, so I don't want to do that. All right, I think there's enough light. Everything on here is going to be a 9/16. I think you can take the whole car apart with a 9/16. You know what? Let's use my handy dandy mat. It's this way. Notice there'll be a 1/2 inch on there as well. All right, want to make sure you guys can hear me, so we're gonna plug in my fancy pants mic here. Woo! Look at that, doing shit. Straighten it up a little. That's all right, I guess. As long as you guys can kind of see it. All right, let's make this longer. I'll immediately trip over that. Back to my handy dandy 9/16. whistle up a little bit. Come on now. I don't know if I should like tell a story or something while I'm doing this. What kind of story do you guys want to hear? Got plenty of car stories. I'll probably get brain fog as soon as I start talking. I don't know why. I don't even need to loosen that fucking motherfucker. What am I doing? Let's just leave that one alone. See, this is one of the joys of having dementia sometimes, whatever you want to call it. Make sure this is... Oh, that one's loose too. I didn't even touch that. Oh, let's strip it out. Let's just strip it out. Or did it just break it? Man. I don't know what happened. That's looked funny. I just break this bolt out. No, it looks like it's tight right now. Or not. You know, whatever. A fucking broken bolt! Ugh! Well, shit. See if we can see that. Super. Yep, see? Immediately run into bullshit. Well, that sucks ass. All right, now you just gotta come off the whole fucking way. Son of a bitch, man. It's always something, huh? Now I gotta do all of this. Unplug these brittle ass wires. Ugh. You think that this is therapeutic, it's not. This is not therapeutic. This is not therapy. This is not how this is supposed to go. Come on. Ugh, now I do need more light. Where's my damn light? How annoying is that shit? That's not. Dang it, that's frustrating. Now I can't see because it's a bright fucking light. I'm gonna bring my flashlight is still there. Wrong way, Jack. Now I can go back down here. Alternator. Well, it just ultimately screwed me. That sucks. There. Well, dingleberries. Alternator that. Don't want to lose that. Let's stick. What did I just say? That, it's probably because it's brass or copper or some shit, and I'm just an idiot. I'm trying to stick it to a man. Yes. Oh, nope, that works. All right. Leave that lower bracket on for shits. That really grinds my gears. Was it that one? I don't know, because I threw the bolt over there before. Well, shitty. Check it out. Can't see shit down there. Correction. It was this one. So now, just putting a belt on turned into, I have to remove the water pump housing, upper hose, power steering, lower hose, a coolant temp sensor somewhere over here. You can see right there, that little dingleberry. So now that's what I have to do. This is not what I wanted to do. This was supposed to be therapeutic. All right, well, after 10 minutes of having a therapeutic tantrum in my shop, I decided to come out and sit under the therapy tree. Oh man, that sucks. But that aside, feel a bit better. I did say I was going to tell you a story, so I didn't want to leave you guys hanging without a story. I like to tell stories. I'm very long-winded. This is where the bugs are. So the karate chops and my little dog's out here somewhere. The little Doberman's over there. We got a little one and a big one. Anyway, I guess today's story will be a Craigslist story and the unfortunate events that happened after using Craigslist. Everyone's used Craigslist. I'm not talking about the Craigslist where you are trading roses for hugs or, shit like that. This is obviously car parts involved. And, oh man, how long ago? This was years ago. So anyway, found a guy on Craigslist, like me, big bearded, brawly guy. And I was trying to trade some wheels, and I had a spoiler, like a big, what the hell? Just a big spoiler, like a big JDM type of something that I used to do a lot of drifting. And I was trading that for some wheels. Well, this guy, I was in about 45 minutes to an hour north of Bakersfield, California. And this gentleman was from Bakersfield, California. So we make an agreement on trading. I feel like John Cena right now. On this trade, he's going to bring some wheels and I'm going to bring the spoiler, and we're going to meet on Highway 65. It's a highway that goes north of Bakersfield up all the way through. Oh, that's at the 99. It goes north. Anyway, we're going to drive towards each other and meet along there somewhere. I'm driving a little S13. He's driving, which is a 240 SX. He's driving like a 69, 70 C10. And we're going to meet halfway when we see each other, just pull over, exchange, and be on our way. Well, I waited a little bit. I feel like a butthead, but I waited a little bit for him to go. And then I left, and we ended up seeing each other, pull over, and we get out, we meet each other, and he was kind of the same boat I was, just a big hillbilly that got into the drifting world somehow. Hey, Dodo. That's Gretel. Where'd she go? I hear her. Where's she at? Oh, whatever. She went under the chair. She's not as big as the other one. And anyway, we pull over, we meet, shake hands, and just start kind of bullshitting how you do with somebody you trading car parts with, you're buying car parts with. And we get to a point where we're showing each other pictures on our phone. Well, I'm showing him pictures on my phone. And he's all, look, and I got my phone like this, right? So I'm showing, I can't do it with this because I have my phone. But I'm standing next to him. I've got my phone kind of like this. I'm like, oh, this picture. And he's all, oh, that's cool. And I just give him my phone. And he's kind of thumbing, swiping right to look at pictures. And he's like, oh, that's a cool hood. How did you do that hood? And like do this vent. It was all actually a buddy of mine showed me how to do it. And then, oh, I like your this or that. Or, oh, you painted it. And we were just kind of going on for about 5 minutes. And he's thumbing, swiping right. And then he just gets this shocked look on his face. And it gets super awkward. He's like, oh, here, man. Kind of looks away. Gives me my phone back. And lo and behold, it's a picture of my wiener. Yep. Fully erect. I don't know who I was sending it to, but it was in the middle of a bunch of car pictures. And That may have been the most awkward moment of my entire life. I mean, I didn't even know what to say. I was just like, yep, that's my wiener. And then I closed my phone and put it in my pocket, and he awkwardly was like, yep, I think I gotta go. And it just came to an abrupt end. And then he took off, and as soon as I got in the car, I just started laughing hysterically. I couldn't control it, where you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna pass out, You start to get panicky because you're laughing so hard. Oh dear Lord, that was a good one. And I think back to what is that guy's side of the story? I mean, he's, you know what I mean? Same kind of situation I was, just trading some parts, and then he gets sexually assaulted by some other man on the side of the highway showing him pictures of his wiener. You know what I mean? He went back to his friends and be like, hey man, I met this guy, and he showed me a picture of his dick, and oh God, it was a funny moment. So I needed to at least tell one story. So I will be back. I gotta go order, I guess, the water pump. Oh, there she is, Gretel. She's 13. She's basically deaf. I need to go order a water pump housing. I'm just gonna do the whole, you know what I mean? I'm not just gonna take it off and put it back on. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I will be back. Don't forget, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you got a funny story, or if you're that guy. If you're that guy, maybe we should meet up again. So I guess this will be let's just call it a brain fart. What is that shit at the movies where no, not an intervention. It should have been an intervention. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna get some parts ordered, and I will be back to fix that damn bolt. I'll be back. Maybe if that was you, the guy, and you're the guy that I showed my wiener to on the side of the road, you could leave a comment and tell us your side of the story. Anybody else that has their kind of story, they have something similar. Anyway, see you next time.